This week, I'm going to be taking you to New Mexico, and I'm going after gray fox and coyotes.
Located just outside Hondo, New Mexico, this 50,000-acre holding abounds with game. When Fred got the invite to come here and help reduce the predator population, it was an easy decision.
Well, back on the road, we're heading to New Mexico. We're going to be after mountain lion, bobcat, and gray fox. I'm guessing that we'll probably call in mostly gray fox, maybe even a coyote or two, so we're gonna see if we can nail some predators in New Mexico. Well, this could not be any better. We just made it to the ranch. It very rarely snows in New Mexico, at least this part of New Mexico. And we're getting a ton of snow. Pretty pumped. Should be great for predator calling. Those are spooky animals.
As soon as we got to the ranch, we started seeing animals. I saw elk, mule deer, and a treat for me, free-ranging audads. Just something you don't get to see every day.
We're still heading into the bunkhouse scouting. The snow stopped. You can still see some snow on the road, but the snow stopped. The sun came out, and boy, that 10 minutes made a big difference in the weather. That was cool.
I'm going to be hunting on a private ranch on this hunt, and the great thing about predator hunting is it's really easy to get permission on a lot of different ranches. Even though guys won't give you permission to maybe hunt their deer or their elk or their turkeys, a lot of ranchers will give you permission to hunt their predators because they know it's going to help improve their game population.
Well, had to let the truck warm up a little bit this morning. That big snow that we had, it really didn't amount to much. Left a little snow on the ground, but it's first morning. We're taking off. We're gonna go call a couple different places and see what we can bring in.
The weather was cold and we hit a snow flurry right off the bat. It didn't really put much snow on the ground, but I love predator hunting in cold weather because predators, like us, need to ingest more calories when it's cold. They burn more, so they're more apt to come screaming in to a dying rabbit call. After doing some scouting and finding a lot of gray fox tracks in one area, I knew where I wanted to make my first set the next morning.
There he is. Got him. Okay, let's stay on him.
You'll notice this gray fox was real hesitant to come out, and that's where that Delta decoy made a huge difference. He kept staring at the decoy, he kept hearing the rabbit, and he was convinced that he could slip out there real quick and grab it. You'll notice when this gray fox comes finally slipping out, give me the shot. I'm set up on him, and if you listen, you could actually hear me just breathe out because he stopped. I was on him squeezing the trigger, and he started to move again. So I had to kind of readjust, take another breath, set up on him because he was about 200 yards away. When he stopped the second time, I was ready, and we laid him down.
You can't beat that. That's our first call. That's our very first call here in New Mexico. Called in a gray fox. We had raven circling us early, and then what was funny is I noticed a raven circle right over there by the trees. I thought there's got to be something over there because they kept looking down. And right out of the brush came a beautiful little gray fox. Let's go over there and take a look at him. On a beautiful, beautiful little gray fox. Look at the coloration on those. They're known for that little black tip on their tail. That black stripe runs down the tail. But that is just they're a beautiful, beautiful little animal. Gray foxes are really, it's just a neat species to call in. Not every place has them. And they come into the call really strong. A lot of fun. You're watching Predator Nation. I'm Fred Eichler. We're gonna go to another spot and keep calling here in New Mexico.